Let's do connections. We're finding 4 groups of 4. We have a Bud Light Harpshoot. Bud Light Corona. This is pretty funny. They're doing beers, but it's not beers. Yeah, we've got Bud, Corona, Foster, and is there another beer, or is it like Bud Light and then Corona, Foster? Yeah. It's not the category, but it's I love when they do stuff like that. I know some people complain. They're like, how could they make it SpongeBob SquarePants and make that not the category? But I think it's fun to like build the puzzle around a concept like this, where it's like, yeah, that's not going to be it. But maybe they're each a category, and that's fun. Anyway, I think that's what's happened here. We have a bassoon. I mean, does that mean anything other than the instrument? A bassoon and a bass and a harp and a recorder? I mean, these are all instruments. I feel like the recorder got a bad rap because only 3rd graders play it in your life experience, generally. But recorder can be a pretty instrument in the right hands, and when not made of plastic. Anyway, I'm going to try this. These are instruments. Exactly. Let's see. What else is going on here? Nurse. Okay, so let's look at Corona here, because Corona is part of the sun. Sun-related things, Corona and Flare, maybe Bloom, maybe Light. I don't know. It feels a bit off. But like things related to the sun, radiation as well. Okay, I don't know that I can lock this in yet because it's a little bit sketchy, and also radiation might fit in. So let's see what else is going on. We've got Foster. Foster and raise and nurse and rear, I think. Rear as in like you're rearing a child, right? Bring up, nice. Okay, so what's our other thing besides the sun related stuff? We've got Bud, we've got Sprout. Yeah, so I think these could have been confused as categories, but I don't know if I got lucky or just they do feel different. Budding and sprouting. And shooting and blooming are all things that plants do. And they do it for themselves, right? Whereas these are doing it for someone else, right? To bring something else up. This is bringing yourself up as a plant. Plant gross. That's what I said. All right. So let's see how many people are skipping my stuff to the end. I'm going to get comments still, but I am explicitly telling you, I am in the edit right now. Watch it scroll by. I am changing this. I'm changing the wording of green because I think it's funny to do that. But I'm still going to get comments saying, my green was a different text. Anyway, this last thing is things related to the sun. Solar emanations. Sure. That's what I said. Anyway, I don't know. Was this straightforward today? Did you lock in the beers? I think some people do just like for fun, and that's fine. But let me know if that tricked you at all. Let me know if you got confused between the bring up and plant growths categories, the blue and the green. And yeah, cool. Not much else to say. Just let me know how you did. I'll see you next time. Let's do the mini crossword for March 26, 2024. Let's go. Student celebrating in the late spring. Spring break, student celebrate. I'm not sure what word goes there. Early spring, I think we're spring themed. Early spring bloomers. Flower? I don't know. I don't know what are early spring bloomers. Birds symbolizing the start of spring. I don't know what's a 5-letter bird. There's a specific bird? I don't know. Printed piece of punditry? Like pundit, like, maybe I don't know what punditry is. Tie the knot. To get married. Wed? Maybe? Great. I got only one of the acrosses. I was going to say I got one across, but that's confusing. I got 8 across. I got only one of the acrosses, and I'm not confident about it. Feel around in the dark. I don't know. Like, how do you put this into word form? Me every night trying to get into bed. Like many sauna users. Warm. Sweating. Oh no, I'm not doing well. Low pH substance, a base. Base, yeah. Cacophonous clatter, a noise. Uh, Loud, bang, ding. I don't know. Nothing fits. Raven lookalike. Crow? Okay, maybe wet is correct. All right, let's go back to crosses. Student celebrating in the late spring. Prom? No. Base is correct. Wait, low pH. Wait, low pH is acid. Oh no. They both fit too. That's nasty. I forgot the order of things. Does this help? Student celebrating in late spring. It's still not prom. Pram. I don't know. Early spring bloomers. Cacti, clearly. No, cacti doesn't fit. We had that yesterday, though. Cacti does fit, but not where the C is here. Spring bloomers. Chick? Maybe? That seems weird. That's probably wrong. Bird, robin, I guess. Once I got a letter, that helped. Printed piece of punditry. Wish I knew what punditry meant. Is it related to the word pundit? Because pundit are those talking heads on news programs, right? Talking about politics. Okay, let's go to the downs again. Feel around in the dark. Shove. You can shove around in the dark? I don't know. Like many sauna users. Why did I think of biped? Yes, many sauna users are bipeds, actually. It might not be chick. I think that might be confusing me, so I'm going to erase it, even if... yeah, the KN actually is probably wrong, so yeah, that's good. BD, though. I'm pretty confident about Robin and Wed. Like many sauna users. Robed. Robed, okay. Cacophonous clatter. Din? I think we've had din before, actually. Now that I remember, now that I see it, I think it might be a common crossword word. Student celebrating late... Oh, grad for graduation. Oh, a grad is the student celebrating late spring. I get it now. Early spring bloomers? Is this a word? Let's look at the down. Feel around in the dark. Grope. All right, 409. I mean, yeah, this took me a while. I had fun, though. I think this was a fun one. It just took some thinking on my part. Maybe not yours. You probably got it in 30 seconds. All right, so grad in late spring. That makes sense. I was thinking about what they were doing in late spring and not who it was. So I misinterpreted the clue. But yeah, I think I have this habit, like, I don't know if you have this too. I need to adjust this for crosswords because I'm so used to people typing on the internet where, like, you just sort of have to fill in entire words or correct grammar in your head, and it's just automatic for me. So that happens to me when I read crossword clues, and I need to untrain that specifically for crossword clues. Because I was just like, oh yeah, students. Like, that. Of course it says students, even though there's not an S there. What is croci? Early spring bloomers. Croci. Crocky. Crocy? Okay, I guess it's an early spring bloomer. I don't know what that is. Word symbolizing start of spring, robin. Okay. Printed piece of punditry. Oh, an op-ed. So I was right. It's something a pundit would do. But it's 2 words. Op-ed. Okay. Wed I actually got. First thing I got, and it was correct. Crow I got as well. Feel around in the dark. Grope. Okay. Robed. That took me some thinking to get that sauna users were robed. I accidentally put base instead of acid, and then a din is a cacophony. I remember that from the traffic one of a couple weeks ago. Anyway, how'd you do? Let's do strands for March 26th. Today's theme is That's Fantastic. So what's fantastic? Like congratulating someone or success. I don't know. Maybe could it be isn't Mr. Fantastic some kind of superhero? I don't know what it would be. Let's just try to find words, I guess. That's why we're here. I see gent. I doubt that's it. I'm gonna use my corner. This corner is seems pretty good. We've got scent here. I don't think that's it, but you never know. Last time I got bull up there, and that was it. The corner strategy is this N, right? In particular, it's got to connect to something, and I don't think any word goes NC or CN directly, unless it's a compound word, and then you can't really know. But probabilistically, we're either like a word ending or having like NT in the middle of it, or we're like starting with NE. So we can kind of focus on that and see if we can, like, that's how I saw scent, for example, and we saw gent as well, right? Oh, yeah, already found. I don't see like NTA. I was thinking if it ended in L, NTAL, that might be a thing. But I don't see it. I see denta. The problem with denta, of course, is that it isolates the C up there. We can't isolate the C. I almost see accent, but it's missing a C. Or ascent. It's missing an S. All right. Well, I'm not seeing it. I wanted to focus on it, but I think moving around can help me because when I come back, I get kind of fresh eyes on the area. So that's why I kind of flick around a lot. Next thing I want to do is look at the border and see if there's any obvious words that might just use the border only. This Y is probably ending a word, but it doesn't have to, especially with an L there. Poly. Okay. What if poly is part of the word? Gopol. I was going to say progress or something, but there's no way. It doesn't work. First of all, there's no R. Well, there is, but it's you need multiple R's for the word progress. All right. Grem. All right. I've looked. I didn't see it. If it's there, it's hiding from me. Just like the ketchup in the fridge. All right. So what are we doing then? Other corners? There's two Y's in corners. Like ARY or IRY, LY. Got two LY possibilities. Why do I see racially? That's not how you spell it. I think you need two L's for that. Radical or radically? Can I spell radically this way? Apparently not. That's radical, man. Radical. I heard radicals are free. Let's see. Carly. So I see how it is. Sally's a word, but not Carly. What are we doing here? Lope. All right, I'm going to move around again just because I need fresh eyes. We got a lot of Y's. This one doesn't have an L to join it. I see cadet, but there's no way. There's lots of problems with cadet. First of all, the words generally don't cross themselves or others. And also, it would isolate this N up there. But maybe there's something similar to cadet. I got to think about the theme some more, I think. That's fantastic. Excellent. Amazing. No X's or Z's on the grid. I'm still thinking about that. I see daily. No? Okay. Poem? No. SH. Not really seeing something to do with that. It's actually kind of hard to find words here. Is there like congratulations or something? I'm not seeing it. Because I see grat, but might as well try it. Like, I feel like this corner is key. I just can't think of what word it would be. I don't see it. I'm trying to think about how it might start with N, because then we would go straight to the E. And then we have to like maneuver around the fact that we would need words here and here. Actually, here would be a little tough. I guess we could start with CA. Candy, no. Canned. I still can't figure out what the theme would be. I'm trying to think outside the box, but there's not much of a box to think outside of for something like that's fantastic. How about logic? No. Can I do like logically? Logically? All these are LLY. Racily. Accepted that one. Dilly. Don't dilly-dally. Fury. Fiery? Maybe I'll think about this Y over here. We've got poly. Already found that. Like, what ends in LY but not LLY? We have 2 C's here also. Okay, so what's this C doing? Maybe that's a good question. I mean, it could start a word pretty easily, but if it did, we'd be... Wait, I was going to say if we did, we're doing CA, but cycles or something? Cyclometer? Wait. This feels built to do cycle, doesn't it? Cyclopedia. Cyclopogram. Cyclops? Ooh. Okay, so are these mythical creatures then? Like they're fantastic creatures? Interesting. That was helpful. Finally thinking about one of the corners was helpful. Okay, and it's kind of splitting up this area-ish from this area-ish. I bet there's ogre here. Yeah. Oh, ogre was along the edge, but you can't blame me for not seeing ogre. Okay, you can, but please don't. What's going on over here? Like, there's not enough vowels. Maybe I'll come back to that. Maybe I'll see it when I come back. Darmal? What is this? Okay, well, let's look for like, I don't know, would it be like mythical creatures? Yes, I can't do mythical though. Mythological? Oh, I had logical too. Okay, mythological. Nice. And this is I was gonna say mermaid. It's got to be mermaid, right? Yeah, it's this one. That was hard to see. I don't know. I mean, I knew it would be mermaid, but I didn't know how I was going to path it for some reason. Now it's obvious with the lines there, but anyway. Fairy. What's going on over here? That's why there weren't many vowels here. It was the mythological thing. Darn. Centaur or something? Yeah, I see centaur. And then Godern. Gonard. What is this? Oh, it's dragon. Dargon. Can I do Dargon? I can do I can't do Dargon. Come on. They don't read Strongbad? Or they don't read Strong. They haven't seen Strongbad? Come on, it's Dargon.
Strongbad? You just keep doing your thing, man.
All right. Well, per usual, once I figured out the theme, I actually got all the words. I actually like how I discovered it. I was like, okay, this is just made to be cycle. I have to figure out how to finish that. And then once it was Cyclops, I was like, okay, like mythical beasts, fantastic creatures. Cool. Well, how'd you do?